Well, we're all the way on top of the mountain today, folks. Endless mountains. It's a beautiful autumn day, as you can see. It was in the 40s, but it's about 53 now. A bit warm. Wish I had my camera a little bit earlier because I jumped a 7-pointer. And he was actually right underneath my stand sunning himself. But beautiful day. Maybe I'll do a little bit of cooking later. And I just wanted to give you a nice overview, panoramic view of the mountain. As you can see, there's another mountain range out in the distance there. There is a farmhouse. It's quite some way. It's at least a mile away. So there's no shooting in that direction because there's livestock. But I'll show you where the buck was. He was right over there in that sunny spot and he took off. And you could see this is a primary run over here. Beautiful shooting lane. And it's an absolutely perfect day. Do a little scouting. Maybe fire up one of the stoves, have a little cider. And we'll be back with more. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm taking a little bit of a break. If you get some wind noise, I apologize, but the weather's changed a little bit and the wind's picked up, and that just comes with the mountain. We have a saying up here, if you don't like the weather, wait an hour, things will change, and they have. The wind's picked up a little bit, but I'm taking a little break. I'm making some cider. I have my Vargo titanium hexagon wood stove going with an Esbit burner inside, and I also have my double-walled Snow Peak mug. So I'm going to have a little trail drink, and I thought I'd bring you a little review of my Maxpedition water bottle holder. I realized I had not reviewed it before, and I showed it during the EDC bag, during my get home bag. So let me show that to you quickly. This is the bag here, and it's the 10x4. It's a smaller one, but believe it or not, this one actually holds the 40-ounce bottle nicely. And I have a Klean Canteen 40-ounce bottle in here, and it holds it with no problem. Obviously it'll hold the 32-ouncer as well. Now I did make my own graduation marks in the back by just pouring cold water in here and marking it where the dew points are, and that comes in handy sometimes when I'm measuring things out. So this is the bottle I use. This is the one I have with me most of the time. I keep it in my vehicle. I have several of them. Maybe I'll do a comparison one day of all of them. I'll line them up. But it is my preferred bottle with this upgraded D-ring cap that folds down and maintains a very nice little profile. Now on the side over here, I do have a Rollie Pollie. This is a very small one, and I don't use it to store magazines or to gather wild edibles. I actually use it to carry my lunch. If I go out for lunch, I pick up a sandwich, a hoagie or something, I'll open this up, I'll throw it in there, perhaps with a yogurt and an apple, and I'm good to go. So that's why I keep this little sucker there. It's my little companion for lunch. This here is an optional strap. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with the bag, and it's extra, and you kind of need it because without it, it's difficult to carry the bag. With the strap, it's easy. You throw it over your shoulder and you're done. It does have a clip back here if you wanted to hang it from a pack or some other hook. I don't use it, but it does give you that option. As far as lighting, I have a little tiny light hid right here. It's hard to see because it's the same color, but it does swivel. I believe I got this one from Survival Resources or County Com, I'm not even sure. But it's just a nice little light here in case I do need some light. In the back I have a couple of other little items hidden. Grim-Loc in case I want to hang a hat or a shirt or something from here, something lightweight. And then right here is just an emergency whistle that I keep in the back, as you can see right there. So that's basically it for the outside of the bag. Drain hole in the bottom, in case anyone's wondering. If you fill this bottle with ice cubes and cold water, you can expect about 5 hours or so that it'll keep cold. Oh, I just heard a shot. It is hunting season out here. It's bow season for deer and turkeys in, so somebody's out. But anyway, getting back to the bag, let me show you what I have in this pouch. I don't have a lot of stuff in here, just a few little items. Just something to wipe my hands with. Again, this is more of a lunch bag. Little wet one. Do keep a piece of fat wood in here in case I need to start a fire. Hopefully I won't. There's another shot. So maybe it's somebody sighting in. I keep a spork in here in case I go out to lunch. Titanium spork. It's good for Chinese lo mein. It's not good for soup. This is one of those things that's, you know, jack of all trades, master of none, but it's in there. Doesn't weigh much. Titanium. I do keep a little fire starter in there just in case. Supplement with the fat wood. Do keep a little bit of hand soap in here. These are those little leaves by Sea to Summit that basically dissolve in your hands. You can wash your face with this, add a little water, and this doesn't weigh much. I believe there's maybe 40 or 50 leaves in here, and you could use them to clean up if you wanted to, and that's what they look like. They're almost like tissue, very, very thin. So I'll throw that over there. And I do keep a very high quality knife in here. This is something I may have showed you all before, but maybe I didn't do any close-ups on it. But this is a Pocket Bravo. It is a first production run knife. And let me see if I can give you a close-up of it. Right there. And it's basically a Bravo 1 miniaturized, just shrunk down. And it's very, very high quality. I like it. It's sharp. It's razor sharp. And I believe the steel CM154. I would have liked to seen it in CPM 154, but this is the steel it came in at the time. And I use this basically to perhaps cut up pepperoni, cheese, sandwiches, fruit, things like that. I don't use it for game or fishing, but let me just give you one more shot of it right there. And this is the Pocket Bravo, and as you can see, look how small that is. Fits right in the palm of my hand. And that's why I keep it, because it's nice and compact. Now I'm probably going to do one more Maxpedition review, and then we're going to move on to some additional gear and equipment. I'll give you a preview of what's to come. And this is something I realize I have not reviewed. And this is the first aid kit I had in my Cabela's tent the last time I was up here doing fish camp. And it's an FR1 Maxpedition first aid kit pouch. And as you can see, this thing's ready to explode. It is packed with medical supplies. I do have a couple of tools on the outside of it. And this is the glove pouch. And we're going to get into this bag during our next review. I just want to do it indoors because I'm going to need a dining room table or a large coffee table to spread everything out, because there's just so much stuff in here. And let me just give you a little sneak peek of what's coming. Look at this bag. Loaded. So I will be reviewing this with you. I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm off this weekend, so I'm out here spending time with myself and doing a little bit of scouting. I wanted to make sure that the mountain was in good shape, and it is. There's a lot of game up here, and perhaps this fall we'll get into some more in-depth reviews about additional things. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time, and thanks for watching.